Yes! He's here, everybody! The man who wrote the new book, American Prince, the legend that is Tony Curtis, everybody! Tony Curtis. Big act on the road, Tony. Come on up, buddy. You might just step to that one, yeah. There you go. Thank you. Tony Curtis! Tony Curtis! Finally! Finally, at last!
Wow.
How are you, Tony?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, you doing good?
I want to thank you all. It makes me feel so good, that applause and your friendship.
Yeah.
I thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, Tony, they haven't wasted any of it on me.
Oh.
No, I'm only kidding. They're a very lovely audience and worth every penny. What about the American Prince? Now, this is your autobiography, right?
It's more like a memoir.
A memoir.
You know what a memoir is?
No.
It's taking out all the bad parts and sticking the good parts in. Well, not really, but...
Well, I don't know. I mean, you talk a little bit about people you slept with here, don't you?
Yes. That's 3/4 of the book.
Yeah, I know. I got it marked. Wow. We got some great photographs here, Tony, as well.
Yes.
Look at that young whippersnapper there. Isn't that? Take that, Jonas Brothers.
That was at Malibu Beach,
Yeah?
Santa Monica.
Yeah, there's still some guys
This
look a
was
bit like that.
Malibu, this was Santa Monica.
All right, okay. This is all very nice. Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Who's that? That's Joan Crawford.
Joan Crawford.
Did you sleep with Joan Crawford?
No.
Okay.
Billy Wilder, Laurence Olivier.
Laurence Olivier, now that
He
scene...
was a great man.
Yeah, that scene in Spartacus, they
Yes.
cut it out originally, didn't they?
They did.
There was a scene where...
Two men in a tub.
Right.
They didn't want to get anybody nervous. So, but it was integral to the movie Spartacus. It was very important to know that kind of stuff went on.
Sure.
Not that it doesn't go on today, but in that particular
Does
time.
it?
No, didn't you hear?
No, I didn't.
You haven't heard?
No, I haven't heard.
I'll meet you in your dressing room.
Okay, yeah. Do you like oysters, Antoninus?
Yes,
Well, I like. Some people like oysters and
And
shellfish.
Yeah, shellfish.
Was it shellfish?
No, it was snails.
Snails. Yeah,
Well,
that's right.
close.
That's right. Yeah.
Give me 6.
See, there you are. How about that?
Thank you.
Now I got to tell you this.
Tell me.
My mother, right, who's not feeling very well right now, and she called me today and she said, "Oh, I hear Tony Curtis is on the show." I've been doing the show 4 years. She doesn't care about anybody on this show.
Oh.
She said, "I hear Tony Curtis is on the show." I said, "Mum, how do you know?" She said, "I have my ways."
Sounds wonderful.
Do you ever meet my mother?
I don't think so.
All right, okay. Well,
I
I'm glad
do
we got that
remember a
settled.
girl I went out with. No, it wasn't your mother.
All right. Knock it off. Knock it off. Now,
Listen,
yeah.
I'm 83 years old. I could have gone out with anybody.
Yeah. You went out famously, of course, with... Did you go out with Marilyn Monroe?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe.
Well, there was that famous quote when you were making some like a hot. there's
Well,
that-
we had this big love scene on the yacht. A lot of kissing.
Yeah.
And when I went to the rushes, 2 or 3 guys got a little nasty with me. And they went, hey, Tony, what's it like kissing Marilyn? So I just leaped out of me. I said, it's like kissing Hitler. I just let it go. Well, it's been around all these years.
Now,
But that's all right, I know.
yeah, no. Now, did you kiss Hitler also? Did you? So you were guessing because Hitler may well have been a good
Right,
kisser.
yes, I could be.
Unlikely, I admit, but
no,
still,
right.
that little moustache has got to tickle.
Never.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. I'm so happy to see all of you tonight. Thank you very much.
Tony, are you still painting?
I am. I'm a painter.
Yeah.
And I paint all the time. I've got shows all over the place.
You're a very well respected painter.
Yes,
actually.
I like to do that.
Yeah.
What
What do you paint?
I like landscapes,
Right.
still lives, corners of a room, some abstract.
Abstract expressionism?
Yes.
I hate that.
You do it.
I do.
Why would you hate
I
it?
don't know why, but I hate it. Do you know that Rothko?
Yes.
I don't like Rothko.
Well, Rothko, he's an artist that pushes your credibility.
Yeah.
It's very hard to look at a canvas that's got nothing on it and say, how do you like that?
Yeah.
For 400 grand.
Yeah, no, really. Do your paintings sell for a lot of money?
Yes, they
Yeah?
sell for 60, 70 grand.
Stop it, really?
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here.
You're right.
I should come out in a smock.
Yes.
That's what I said. And an easel and paint
Now,
stuff.
how did you get into painting? How did you end up being, Bernie Schwartz from Brooklyn? How do you end up being a painter?
You got two things wrong.
Right, you're not Bernie Schwartz and it's
I
not
am
Brooklyn.
Bernie Schwartz.
Schwartz, yeah.
And I didn't come from Brooklyn, but the Bronx.
The Bronx?
But now that we've got that settled. When I was a kid, my father was a tailor, and I was the only boy at that time in our family. I was the first child. And as I got a little older, my mother would drop me off on the street. There was a couple of women sitting watching other children.
Right.
And she'd go off, I don't know where, to get a job or something. And so there I was in the gutters of New York with a piece of chalk.
Really?
And I used to draw things on the sidewalks.
Rude things?
Yes. Really?
Yeah. Did you draw, because you were a kid, you would draw obscene drawings, surely.
Only obscene
Only
drawings,
obscene
yeah.
drawings, yeah.
What did I know?
Yeah, and then you got older, you started hanging out with, didn't you know Picasso and Salvador
Yes,
Dali?
I know
these guys?
Picasso and Dali and Chagall. I was
Wow.
privileged to meet these gentlemen. Their whole life was dedicated to what they saw and what they felt. They painted by what they felt.
Right.
As they did a structure of someone sitting in a chair, they were able to make the legs a little longer, maybe the chin a little higher, to kind of fulfill their needs, the artist's needs.
Right.
And so Modigliani was a guy that did that.
Right.
Great faces of people. And that intrigued me right from the beginning.
Right.
That an artist could bring his own individuality to paintings. Now, I'm sure all of us in here have fooled around with a pencil or a pen on some paper, and we've extended it and stopped it. Well, you shouldn't stop. Just keep doing it. Eventually, you'll find you possess an infinity with it. You possess a knowledge of it. It's such a wonderful personal experience.
Yeah.
I wish I had a canvas.
What a lovely idea. Yeah. All artists. Tony, the book is called American Prince. It is a memoir from the great Tony Curtis.